Now at 6, more on those 2 siblings murdered in Watertown.
Some people may have children the same age at home, and this could affect them a lot more than other officers.
A quiet community is trying to deal with the murders of a brother and sister.
The police department's also making sure its officers who had to respond to that horrific scene are getting the help they need.
Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live with the mobile newsroom with tonight's update for us. Matt?
Well, Denise and Dennis, no matter how much training you have for the police officers, this is going to impact them. And the deputy chief here in Watertown says it affects everyone differently. He says that's why they've already had one meeting with those first responders, the ones that were first on scene. He says just wanting to talk to them, to support them, and they're going to be doing another one tomorrow.
Going to scenes like this is very difficult for our officers and our dispatchers, especially when they involve young victims.
And that was the case Tuesday night when Watertown officers rushed to this home on Litchfield Road, where 15-year-old Della Jetty and her 16-year-old brother, Sterling Jetty Jr., had both been shot by their mother's boyfriend, Paul Ferguson.
Didn't really know what they were going to be walking into and had to deal with what they did find.
Watertown's Deputy Police Chief Joshua BERNEGGER says the department's peer support group, which includes 4 officers and a dispatcher, met with those first responding officers last night for a 2-hour diffusing session. And tomorrow the department will bring in a chaplain and a clinician with its employee assistance program for a debriefing.
When you get together with the people who experienced the same things that you just experienced, to be able to talk and open up about it, I think it's a healthy thing for people's mental state to do that.
J. Paul Vance, a retired state police lieutenant and Channel 3's law enforcement analyst, says it's extremely important for departments to offer this type of peer support following a tragic incident like this.
You sit and you talk to a professional just to let it out. I can remember a scene myself where I had a very difficult time and I cried like a baby.
And he says there's nothing wrong with an officer asking for help, stressing whether it's sitting down with a professional or just a little peer camaraderie, both can be beneficial.
It's almost unbearable when you're dealing with children, and it's hard to process. No matter how tough you are or how long you've been doing this, i.e. involved in serious tragic situations, if you don't discuss it, let it out, it becomes a problem and it festers.
And the deputy chief says this case is far from over. They continue to investigate the big question everyone has: how Ferguson, a convicted felon who's not allowed to have a gun, was able to get access to one. So he says this is still something that they are looking over for. As for the victims, the community will be coming together tomorrow night, a candlelight vigil at Veterans Memorial Park here in town. That will start at 6. We're live with the mobile newsroom in Watertown. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.